So I was going through a couple of things, trying to figure out a way to mount my phone actually on the Red Cat transmitter. So I've got a bunch of things out. I got my GoPro out. I was thinking maybe mounting a GoPro to the front here, using like a sticky mount, and then throwing like, you know, one of these little clip mounts in there. And then I thought it'd be nice to have something actually on the car itself. I ended up figuring out this was my go-to mount for the phone that I have. I've got a Note 8. And I could not for the life of me find where I actually purchased this from. So online, I found this. Slightly different, but it has this extra adapter piece that seemed to be almost exactly what I was looking for. Now, when you line the two up together, they appear to be, you know, very similar. This one's obviously a little bit thinner, which the functionality of this one over this one, I've had this for a number of years. I like this one much better. And you can also unscrew this screw, and this is by that, I don't know, how do you pronounce that? Alune or something like that? Alune? I don't know. But whatever it is, I couldn't find anything on here that, you know, gave me a description or an idea of what it was. It just said PAT on the back of there, which I'm assuming is what, like maybe patent pending or something. But there was no identifying marks, and I couldn't find anywhere that I may have purchased that. But this one is actually going to work way better. So this is actually going to now be my go-to one. This one is going to be the one that's going to mount on the radio. And I was trying to figure it out. I've got this mount. Okay, this is what's called a shoe mount. And it's got a rubber pad. And it has one of these screw ends on this end firing the opposite way, so you can screw lights and stuff on for DSLR cameras and whatnot. But this is actually going to work perfect, and I'll show you what I mean. So what I can do is I can take the rubber side of this mount, place it right in the center, bring it right up along to where the battery tray is, and then take zip ties and then zip tie this metal bracket right to the bottom of the remote, just like that. And that's what I'm going to do. So obviously all I need is something to cut the zip tie with and something to pull it tight. Just grab a couple of zip ties. I'm just going to use white. And I thought about, like, you know, bolting it through and all that stuff, but totally not necessary. So I want to put it into position before I crank it down. Thinking I like that right about there. There will still be, you know, you'll still have some movement to it. And that's actually solid right there just with one. But I want to go ahead and I'm going to put on another one. I don't think that's going to go anywhere. Because if this does slide off, see, it's got a little nub on here that will hold it on. And when you look at the profile, obviously it's going to want to drop off. But with that being as tight as it is, that's all that's needed. And now I can go ahead and take my old phone mount, or you can go ahead and use that new one. Attach that in and through. And there we go. Now I can take my cell phone, put my cell phone in there, and I can even turn and swivel this. Move it forward and back like, you know, what, like an inch? Perfect. That's going to work nice. Because then if I want to keep my remote sideways, I can actually turn the actual mount to the side a little bit. So that if I'm doing it like this, then that's faced actually towards where I'm driving. So I think that's going to work out nice. So yeah, just a quick little zip tie mount, phone holder. You can find this stuff on Amazon or on the internet, anywhere out there. It's just a adapter. It's got the rubber mount on it, which obviously will make it nice so that, you know, this won't slide. Might put a third zip tie on there, who knows. And then, yeah, little phone holder thing. Good to go. here's what it looks like. All set up. Obviously, I got my channel on there. My channel on my remote. But that's what it looks like. And then, you know, when you set it down, it, you know, uses obviously the corner of the phone to be able to, you know, hold up. So it's actually worked out pretty good. And what I'll do right now is I'll put some footage out there that I captured with that actual setup right there. So check it out. Be interesting to see what the GoPro footage looks like. What are you gonna do with it, Tom? Woo! Oh, there we go. First little pop. What do we got? Broken piece. Nice. Focus. What's wrong with you? So now that we've got the part technically in stock now, what's the matter with this focus? There we go. So you can see it right there, Team Red Cat, 505-137 steering block for 2. And what's kind of cool is that they work both for front and back, left and right side with the way these are configured. And you can see what kind of breakage we got there. It's just from smacking a stone wall, which is, focus. Just from smacking a stone wall, which is, what happens. I'm actually going to do a live tear down repair of this Red Cat. It's just a Red Cat beast. It's this one right here. So if you want to see a live tear down, I've actually, never had a chance to break into this thing, and it's going to be interesting, just pulling it apart, getting into that axle or hub, removing all those parts, taking the wheel off. Well, this will be the first time tearing into that thing, so if you're interested in watching a live, I'm actually going to post up a live of that this week coming. So if you're interested, sub to the channel, hit the notification. Hopefully you'll get the live notification that I'm going to be tearing into that Red Cat Racing beast, 6S beast. So just keep an eye out, thumbs up, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. So anyways, thanks for watching.